29, not bad looking, salt and pepper hair, grew gray patches at 20, blue eyes, strong jaw, slightly built, not muscular, dress well, mostly black clothes, always wearing round wire glasses, moved to new city, Chicago for better job opportunities, left behind friends and family. Know absolutely nobody here, 6 months of working constantly. Every weekend spent alone, microwaved dinners and Netflix, finally decide to be social. Download dating apps reluctantly, spend hours choosing right photo, create profile without much effort. One photo from sister's wedding, another from hiking last summer, brief bio mentioning design work, favorite films and coffee shops, start swiping without expectations, match with few people, conversations die pretty quick. How are you, small talk, nothing ever beyond basic chat. Delete app out of frustration, reinstall next day out of boredom, then match with Olivia. Stunning profile catches my eye, long brown hair, green eyes, dimples when she smiles, perfect teeth, delicate nose. Bio says, art gallery curator, loves vintage films and photography, collects vinyl records and plants. We message for 3 days, conversation flows surprisingly well, similar taste in obscure films. Both love black and white photography. Both hate pineapple on pizza, talk about design and art, share our portfolio websites, compliment each other's work, decide to meet for drinks, pick artsy cocktail bar downtown, arrive early, grab corner table, nervous, been single 2 years, change seats 3 times, fix hair and bathroom mirror. She walks in looking incredible, black dress, subtle gold jewelry, hair pulled back showing neck, small tattoo behind her ear. Recognize her instantly from photos, but even prettier in person. She spots me, genuine smile, walks directly to my table. You look exactly like expected. Odd comment, but ignore it. Order fancy cocktails with herbs. Mine has rosemary smoke. Hers has lavender and egg white. Conversation flows without awkward pauses. She asks about my glasses. Ever consider contacts instead? Tell her I've tried before. Eyes too sensitive. Didn't work. She seems oddly pleased by this. Touches my gray hair streak. Premature gray is so distinguished. Specific compliment, but take it. Asks about my family background. Seems interested in my father. Wants to see childhood photos. Show her picture from graduation. Dad standing beside me smiling. She stares at it intently. Date goes incredibly well. 4 hours pass like minutes. Walk her to her car. She kisses me first, bold. Suggests second date right there. Agree to dinner that weekend. Float home on cloud 9. Can't believe my luck, honestly. We text constantly all week. She sends morning coffee selfies. I send back workspace photos. Share memes about design struggles. She asks more family questions. Wants to know about dad. You two must be close. Find questions slightly odd, but flattered by her interest. Second date even better than first. Dinner at intimate Italian place. She wears perfume that intoxicates. Orders same wine as me. Mirrors my body language perfectly. Third date ends at her place. Apartment filled with black and white photos. Notice something peculiar though. Man appears in many photos. Older gentleman, distinguished looking, salt and pepper hair like mine, wire-rimmed glasses, similar style, slim build, always dressed darkly. Assume it's relative or something. Don't ask, seem too nosy. Check out her bookshelf instead. See psychology books about attachment. Daddy issues prominently displayed. Think it's just ironic title. We begin dating more seriously. See each other 3 times weekly. She buys me new glasses, exactly like ones in photos. Suggests haircut like mystery man. Introduces me to friends. They give each other looks. One friend seems uncomfortable. Rolls eyes when Olivia leaves. Pulls me aside during bathroom break. Has she shown you photos? Confused. Ask, what photos? Never mind, not my place. Just be careful, pattern here. Changes subject immediately, walks away. Weird interaction, but forget it. Relationship progresses for 2 months. Everything seems absolutely perfect. She suggests weekend trip upstate. My family has lake house. Agree immediately. Pack weekend bag. Drive upstate Friday after work. Beautiful property on secluded lake, modern design, lots of glass. She seems nervous entering house, keeps adjusting my collar nervously. Parents expected to arrive tomorrow. We enjoy evening alone together. She keeps staring at me, comparing me to something mentally. Morning comes, prepare nice breakfast. Hear car pulling into driveway. Olivia suddenly very fidgety. Drops fork twice, spills coffee. Door opens, voices in hallway. Her mother enters first, friendly. Father follows behind carrying bags. Stop breathing for a moment. Looking at older version of myself. Same salt and pepper pattern. Same wire-rimmed glasses style. Same slim build, medium height. Same blue eyes, strong jaw. Even wearing all black clothes. Same watch brand as mine. Could be me in 20 years. He notices me, freezes briefly. Gives knowing look to wife. Wife looks embarrassed, sighs quietly. Mouths, not again, to husband. Olivia pretends nothing unusual happening. Performs introductions with forced cheerfulness. Father extends hand, firm handshake. So you're the new one. Odd phrasing makes me uncomfortable. Breakfast conversation painfully awkward. Mother tries maintaining pleasant conversation. Father studies me like specimen. Olivia avoids eye contact completely. Excuse myself to take walk. Need fresh air immediately. Mind racing with implications. Wander down to Lake Dock. 15 minutes later, footsteps behind. Her father approaches, sits beside me. Suppose you figured it out. Play dumb, figured what out? He laughs, not unkindly. Why my daughter chose you. Pulls out wallet, shows photos. 5 different men. Different ages. All looking disturbingly like me. All with salt pepper hair. All with wire glasses. All with slim builds. All with similar style. Her last 5 boyfriends? Goes back to college days. Stare at photos in disbelief. Throat suddenly very dry. Does Olivia realize this pattern? He sighs, looks toward house. We've tried discussing it. Never goes well. Complete denial. Mother suggested therapy once. Didn't speak to us for months. Wonderful girl, but complicated relationship. Always been daddy's little girl. Perhaps too literally now. Returns to house, leaves me stunned. Sits staring at lake water, trying to process this information. Questioning every moment together. Was I just interchangeable part? Another father figure replacement. Olivia eventually comes looking, sits beside me, takes hand. Did Dad say something weird? Decide on direct approach. Why do I look like him? And all your ex-boyfriends too? Her face cycles through emotions, shock, anger, embarrassment, denial. That's ridiculous, completely absurd. You look nothing like Daddy. Can't believe he said that. Show her dating profile matches. Had scrolled through earlier. Friend shared link to exes. Saved screenshots of previous boyfriends. Undeniable pattern right there. All looking remarkably similar. She stares at phone, tears forming in her eyes, hands shaking holding evidence. This is just coincidence. I have specific aesthetic preferences. Nothing wrong with knowing what I like. Turns defensive, then angry. You think I'm some freak. You're analyzing me like specimen. Storms back toward house. Follow after reasonable interval. Tension thick throughout dinner. Mother attempting normal conversation. Father watching with sad eyes. Olivia barely touching her food. Excuse ourselves early that night. Lie awake beside her thinking. She pretends to be asleep. Catch her staring at ceiling. Tears sliding down silently. Drive back to city Sunday. Car filled with uncomfortable silence. Finally speak near her apartment. Need to talk about this. She sighs deeply, shoulders slumping. I know what you'll say. Same as all the others. You'll leave like they did. Hadn't actually decided yet. Her assumption makes choice clearer. Walk her to apartment door. Maybe talk to someone professional. Not because you're crazy. Because patterns can trap us. We all have blind spots. Kiss her forehead gently. Call me if you want. 3 months pass without contact. Delete dating apps completely. Focus on work. Make friends. Join photography club for outlet. Unexpected text late one night. You were right about everything. 6 sessions with therapist down. Discussing childhood attachment issues. Would you meet for coffee? Just as friends, no pressure. I'm working on myself now. See her at familiar cafe, haircut short, dyed darker, contacts instead of glasses, completely different style of dress. Hardly recognize her at first. She smiles, genuine but nervous. Working on finding myself, not just reflection of dad. Therapist says classic case, seeking unavailable father's approval, through dating his duplicates, proud of her brave steps. We talk for 2 hours. No romantic pressure, just connection. Maybe friendship possible now. Maybe something more eventually. Once she finds her identity, not just seeking father's double, father's approval, father's presence. Sometimes we need to break. Patterns we don't even see. Sometimes we date our parents, until we learn to date. Versions of ourselves instead. But maybe someday we'll try. Once she knows who she is, not who she's trying to find.